What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you, or don't mind this stuff, today I'm going to be showing you how to temporarily clean your baitcaster, alright? So the first thing you're going to want to do is get yourself some alcohol, and I'm using 70%, and I don't know if using a lower percent is better. Doesn't really matter, but this is 70%. You want to get yourself some Q-tips and cotton balls. Alright, so there's a technique to this. So you have your bait casting reel. So the first thing you want to do is open up all your stuff. Alright, and you want to set it down. Alright, so you got the reel cover, you've got this, the spool, and you've got the outer body. Alright, and this is how I start. I always start by wiping the exterior with your cotton ball. So you grab your alcohol and you just get your cotton ball a little wet and you start wiping the exterior. And this is just to keep it looking nice, you know. You don't want to have dirty baitcaster, and overall, I mean, you're paying good money for this stuff. So why not keep it nice and bright and shiny, and to pass time, it doesn't hurt to clean your stuff. So basically wipe all around your stuff. Depends how long you wanna clean it, but you make sure to get the spots inside the reels too. Just get the exterior for now. The Q-tips will we'll use the Q-tips to get more inside the reel, but just get the reel seat part, the stuff that you can see and you don't have to go too into the reel to clean up. So as you can see, we got a lot of the stuff that piles up in here is algae and just muddy water. And and the cleaner you keep your reels, the more usage you'll get out of them, which you'll save money, thus letting you basically save money. So we clean the outside of the main reel. Then I'll move on to the spool, and I'll just give the spool just a little rub, you know, just to keep it clean and everything. Doesn't really make a big difference, but you can just clean it a little. You don't have to go too deep into it, but you can clean it as long as you want, and then you can clean the rest of it. And I just kind of do that for all my reels. I have a little pattern going, and you know, you're getting all this dirt off it, all this yucky fish slime that's been here for years. So there, we cleaned all our stuff here. Then we're gonna go to our Q-tips. So you dip your Q-tip in your alcohol, and what I do with the Q-tips is mostly where we're getting the Q-tips is right in this junk right here. This is where all your line gets through, and what you do is you just wipe it off. And as you can see, there's a lot of disgusting algae piling up in there every time you cast. And I was actually, this was my flipping rod, and I was punching mats the last time I used this, and look at that, that's all disgusting stuff. And you're gonna want to make sure you got a lot of Q-tips. See that? That's all junk, and you don't wanna use. You want to be generous with your Q-tips, so make sure you got a lot of Q-tips. And sorry if I'm getting off camera a little, but basically, long story short, you kind of clean in between. Make sure you get your gunk. Then you can clean down here a little. Down here is always all the way back up into your reel. Just make sure and you get any part that you see this nasty algae buildup, and just basically go really in depth in your body. I'm just not going to go really in depth right now because I want to save you time and get you guys cleaning your reels. Then same goes for your spool. You can get maybe more into it, the sides. Once again, the spool doesn't really get dirty. The only thing that gets really dirty is in the reel, and you can also do the same with your stuff. But I'm going to move on to the next step. So if you bought an abugarcia reel, get the oil. So I'm going to show you after I'm done cleaning all the stuff what parts to oil. So with that, we always start with our body first. Let's start with our spool first. All right. So you get your oil, and you can always buy oil online if you didn't get any. But what you do is you squeeze a little drop and you start rubbing it on this right here. This is the part that goes inside your reel thing, and you don't have to put a lot. Sometimes putting a little less is better than putting a lot. And then make sure you get the bearing all greased up, and yep. And then you stick it back in your reel, and then you can twist it a little, get that thing kind of greased up a little. Then you can grease the tip of this a little right here, right like that, and you put the reel cover back on, and right there you've got a perfectly greased interior. And then another spot I like to put grease in is right in here where the thing moves, and it makes it a lot smoother when you're reeling it. It's a little piece of metal. You put it in there, and you can also put it on your right in between where your reel thing slides. So